Hello and welcome. My name is Dr. Zahra Kassam. Today we're going to talk about the Canada Food Guide. The Canada Food Guide is dietary guidelines produced by Health Canada to promote healthy eating. The Canada Food Guide is divided into 4 sections, and it is very different, in fact, from the last guidelines that were produced in 2007. We have a completely new food plate. We have meat and dairy, which are no longer essential food groups. They are still part of the Canada Food Guide, but they are much less emphasized. And the main emphasis of what Canadians should eat now, we should emphasize plant-based foods and de-emphasize animal products. Half of your plate should be fruits and vegetables, a quarter should be whole grains, and a quarter should be proteins, mainly plant-based proteins. The Canada Food Guide also tells us what not to eat. It tells us to stay away from processed foods which have high quantities of salt, sugar, and saturated fat, all of which contribute to our chronic diseases. It also tells us to stay away from sugary beverages and that water should be our beverage of choice. It also talks about alcohol. Unfortunately, alcohol is linked to cancer, it's linked to other diseases as well, and really should be minimized in our diet. The third part of the Canada Food Guide talks about mindful eating, eating with friends, and talks about developing food skills. Food skills being how to prepare food. Health Canada wants to promote cooking at home. It wants to promote reading of labels so that we can make the best choices. It also talks about the dangers of marketing and being very aware of marketing of unhealthy products, and specifically also talks about children as one of our vulnerable populations to which marketing so often is directed. The fourth part of the guideline talks about how healthy food should be accessible and available to everybody. And we all know that there are barriers to this happening. Health Canada recognizes that all aspects of society at all levels should be involved in promoting healthy eating and providing the environment and the accessibility for which people can access healthy food. And this includes our schools and our workplaces and our hospitals. So hopefully the health professionals, the professional societies, and policymakers will be using this guideline to promote and implement the healthy eating measures outlined in the food guide. The Canada Food Guide does have its critics, and it's important to know who these critics are and what their interests are as well. For example, the meat and dairy industry have heavily criticized the Canada Food Guide, and they state that dairy and meat are essential to maintaining a healthy diet. And we know that this simply is not true. Canada Health has reviewed the evidence of this and has stated in the guideline that meat and dairy are optional products. We know from the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, who state that vegan and vegetarian diets are healthy for all stages of life. The other critics may be from the sugary beverage industry. We know that the Canada Food Guideline has stated very clearly that these sugary beverages should be avoided. There is ample data suggesting that sugary beverages contribute to obesity, contribute to diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. Health Canada does recognize in its document that there are health inequalities and that some populations may not be able to access healthy foods, and this includes low-income families. I think it's important to know that following a plant-based diet, a healthy plant-based diet, can be done on a budget. Overall, the Canada guidelines for eating healthily are excellent, and in our future episodes we're going to be talking in more detail about how we can eat healthily and how we can do that on a budget.